Hey, yo, man. Smackdown happened, but not after a whole bunch of the damn news. I don't even know where to begin on half of it with all the things and stuff shifting. Superstar releases and budget cuts. And man, it's just all crazy right now. It isn't necessarily like, super sad to see some of them go, but at the same time, man, some of them had to move on. So ultimately, maybe one day they could come back, maybe some of them again. But for right now, nah, it's just time to move on. So shouts to them. We appreciate their service and what they gave to the product, like each and every one of them. And I'm not about to rattle off the list. You know what I mean? Like, we all know who's popular. We know who wasn't. I had hopes for a couple of them. You know what I mean? I know which one broke my heart the most. You know what I mean? Definitely a girl. So, it is what it is. But, we are going to stay strong and maybe one day, we'll get to see him again. But other than that, all right. SmackDown. SmackDown not even on Hulu no more. Like, what's about to go down with all of this? I don't even know what's going to make sense with anything. I don't know where I'm going to get none of this product. Everything going to Peacock, maybe. I don't even know because Peacock's showing things like from weeks ago, so they're going to shift to like the night afterward. You know what I mean? Now these cats is leaving Fox. I don't know what's going on, man. What's going to happen with SmackDown? If I had my call on all of this because I'm hearing it, all right, Monday Night Raw is Monday Night Raw, man. So keep it on Monday Night Raw. It's a flagship for a reason. Like we not gonna have we putting that right in the front of the week. It's Monday Night Raw for a reason. It's been that for a reason at the start of the week for a reason. So I understand. Like, I mean, this is just my opinion, though. I don't necessarily say what's best for business when it comes to that, but I definitely think that Monday nights should stay Monday nights. Tuesday stay Tuesday nights. And as far as moving SmackDown, man, I got accustomed to this SmackDown thing being on Friday. To take it back to a Thursday at this point, because that would be the only feasible day. I also heard Sunday, which is a little interesting, but on a pay-per-view schedule with everything Saturday, going into SmackDown on Sunday and then Raw Monday, I'm not really too sure how that's going to smooth itself out. I don't even like the idea of Sunday having SmackDown first, going into Raw on Monday. Like, nah. It's a nice little rest period, and the way it was set up before was Sunday and a Monday. Now with Saturday and a Monday, I think it's perfect. So, the best I give it, take it back old school Thursday SmackDown. I think that's the best we could go with that one. If I had my opinion in that, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Monday stay Mondays, Tuesday stay Tuesday. That's the way the week play out in wrestling, man. I don't think it should change. Don't broke what's already don't fix what's already broken. Or don't try to fix it. Y'all know what I'm saying, though. So now, alright, so that was September 22nd SmackDown. Let's get into this, man. Cena Styles. Alright, Cena trying to act like he back around for a while. I would be mad at this, but honestly, nah. AJ needs something to do. Definitely remains in the top slot. I think that's solid. And then when we're looking at, Cena, I definitely would call for 17, but how long is he around for? How long we gonna make this happen for? And can it even happen right now? Because I'm actually seeing a lot more with Roman in the little recharge period because he could mess around and run through the rest of the roster all over again and really get to longest reigning. But that's a whole different type of idea. We need to see how things are playing out first. Speaking of, get well, LA Knight. Going through the under the weather situation right now. So yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah. All right. So, these guys, John Cena, AJ Styles, join forces against Jimmy Uso and Solo. A lot of Punk Heyman, like scared and who gave the orders and all the rest of that. And we're gonna cover that when we get to the main event segment because I'm seeing a lot of how it was happening, and it's like, all right, Paulie, you might need to cool the jets just right fast and only momentarily, please, because we know what we doing here. All right, moving on. Rey Mysterio, Santos Escobar beat the Street Profits. All right, then Bobby Lashley got mad backstage. Okay, fine. Not going to be that much of a takeover because you still got to go through a lot of other tag teams. Tag division's heating up. Finn and Priest going up against Sammy and KO on Monday. Man, hurry up and retain. No diss to Sammy and KO, but let's just get the rest of these tag teams popping, see what's going on. Yeah, so Bobby Lashley mad. Santos and Ray won that, but then it's like Santos and Ray not even a real tag team. We couldn't do that with the other two. Like, we need to get these guys popular. They could have, but then they beating the Street Profits, so then it's like, but they should have won last week. If they'd have won last week, it would have made a little more sense to handle some shenanigans, let this LWO thing be a thing for real. But then they baby faces, so then they confusing themselves now with how things supposed to be running because it was going to be fine. Next up, Asuka beat Io Sky. Wait a minute. .com really be effing up, man. Right now, the women's champion on SmackDown is Io Sky. So it says here on .com that Asuka defeated Io Sky to retain the women's title. It's emboldened too, so it's like, yo, get it right, please. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, see, and then reading the thing, they even got it right. But so yeah, that was just a small thing. I'm just paying attention to how things is looking. Like get that shit together a little bit better. Cause how did I spot that one that fast? Great match, solid match. They went at it. It was a little slow going for me, but we got to take up TV time. So when they did turn up, they turned up. Definitely fun stuff to watch. Io got the win. Bailey's right there with Coda. Always good to see all three of them. Obviously Bailey though, and because she's the best one. But yeah, man, Io got it. Shenanigans at the end makes sense. And I mean, Io was throwing some hard shots, man. And then they had the 619 in the repertoire for real. It's like, wow, good God. Asuka done babyface syndrome. That's crazy because Asuka technically, is she the babyface right now? I think so. But Asuka came back and felt like a heel. So what is this whole new character? Like, good God almighty. Got it a little confused. Whatever. Austin Theory, Grayson Waller beat the Brawling Brutes. That's fine. I'm not even mad at that. With the little rolling stunner finish. Yeah, solid. I've been saying I like those two together. They looking like they're going to be looking good together. And then they heading to Perth. Sometime next year? Oh, yeah, it's going to be some good stuff with this team here. See what they got. They going to put the titles on them going into Perth. That's how it's looking. I wouldn't be mad at it. AJ was viciously assaulted by the Bloodline. Got him. Damn. Then Jimmy and Solo dismantled John Cena. Alright, so here's the thing, man. Whole night, basically, what we looking at, September, the whole month, they've been trying to push this whole Jimmy Uso's trying to get back in the Bloodline business. Ain't no proven self when it come to that. So Jimmy didn't even need to be trying to do all that proving himself to be in the Bloodline. Like, Jimmy is obviously blood. He went through the situations with Roman. Roman needed to recognize for himself. You know what I'm saying? And Jay Dunn went on and did him mind his own business. Jimmy was trying to move on, but nah, Roman would still keep him around. So hold on, wise man. Because we looking at Jimmy taking matters into his own hands. It's like, who gave the order? Bruh, hold up. Let's run it back. It wasn't just manipulating Jay when that whole part of the Bloodline storyline was going on. It was keeping it real with Jay on how things going, how things really was. You know what was going on when the Bloodline actually got started, when it was just Roman, Paul, and Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso, because that was where it started. Yep. Remember what it was eventually? It was, yeah, man, I want you to be the right-hand man. Remember that? And then when it was come time to piss him off, because it was about time for Jay to move on and whatever else, what was it? I actually wanted Jimmy to be that, but he was injured. You know why? Exactly what you got on SmackDown last night. That's why. So, Paulie don't need to be worried about what Jimmy doing. And Roman better not come back trying to act like he mad because Catch is dismantled, took out the top slots. And then they got this little contract signing, whatever. We're going to see how it play out, you know what I mean, at Fastlane coming up. Finally, I know what's coming up next. So we'll get there, and we'll see how it play out. I personally think the bloodline should look stronger than ever now. Have Solo take it down a peg respectfully toward Jimmy, because they still brothers, and bloodline get right back. So whenever Roman get back is when things should be going full steam ahead, trying to get these next title reigns out the way. You know what I mean? Like on some, yeah, we going to start building it. Roman ain't been around. Who's next? Like, go through that one again, because we done went through the roster, and it's been a long time since the Universal Championship has been defended. Defended twice, put him back on chill for like maybe a month. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you pad the stats, instead of just having them going and this long. You know what I mean? Like, and I get it, but because this is the initial one. But moving forward, I think that would be the smartest way to go about it with the Universal Championship. Unless we just trying to take the shit to Mania and then get the title off of him, and then we'll see what happens after that. But for right now, if we trying to actually break the record, because now with this much time in between, we've had some time to think on it. Yeah, if we go for the record, oh no. Let Roman defend that 2 times against somebody's 2 people. Or we start going into these multi-man matches. I know it's not a really big thing, but I think they'll be more invested in the match, and there'll be a chance for more superstars to get over based on Roman beating everybody. So now we got to start throwing certain stipulations at the Universal Champion to, make it more interesting just as far as the stories go and such like that. So that's what I'm thinking when it comes to SmackDown. That was really SmackDown, man. It wasn't bad stuff. It wasn't necessarily like the greatest SmackDown. It was quick. It flew by. I'll say that. Shouts to Hulu for, hosting the content for a while. I wonder where we going next. And that was that. So yeah, man, do yourself a favor, guys. Subscribe. I appreciate you for listening. If you ain't do that yet, go ahead and do that. Appreciate it. Catch you for the next one.